Hello everybody, my name is John Schaefer. Everybody knows me as John Boy from Buckeye Van Association. And this is my van right here, 1975 Chevy van. It's called a Hevy van. Because originally it had the van on here, but it broke off. But anyway, that's what it is. It has a 350 motor in it, modified. It originally came with a 352 barrel, but the person that bought it brand new put a four barrel intake and carburetor and headers. But anyway, I've owned this van for over 10 years now, and my good friend Doug Gibson, that everybody knows as Bones, who is the president of my club, he bought it off of somebody in Southington or southern Trumbull County, Ohio. I believe this van spent most of its life up until 2012 in Trumbull County. But anyway, Bones had the van for about 2 or 3 months, for about a couple months or so. Then winter came. It was his everyday vehicle, and I bought it off of him because I was about to join Buckeye Van Association and I needed a van. So I bought this, and Bones did a lot of body work to it. It had different, it must have had at least half dozen coats of paint, and it even had like a glitter type on it, and it had a vinyl roof. And that got all sanded down and primered. That was the first year I owned it. And then pretty much the next few years, I've had problems with the transmission, and I've had that rebuilt a couple times, and still it's a work in progress on that. 4 years ago, I rebuilt the 350 Chevy motor, put out all new gaskets, and got a new water pump and starter, and a few other parts to kind of get the van running a little bit better, and it's still getting there. And this about over a year and a half ago, Bones sanded the van down and primered it, and then put a couple coats of paint on it. So this is a paint job it's had for the past year or so, and as you can see, it has the fender flares. It was already with the van when I got it. They've been rebuilt a few times, and I've replaced it with a 4-core radiator. It had the original 2-core, so that got replaced, so it runs a little bit cooler now. And I had this got this spoiler put on. That was recent, and then the sunroof came with it. And eventually, I'm gonna. These are the original wheels, and I have replaced the tires since I've owned the van. But eventually I'm gonna get different wheels for it. And same thing with the inside. I've still yet to do work on that. I'll probably have this paneled and then have something like a bed here. Mm-hmm. So that's still a work in progress in that. And that's the inside of it. And I'm going to close this a little. I'll give it a close so you can get a side shot of it. And at the Van Nationals, there was a detailer named Thin Man, and he put my put the club logo, well, not the club logo, but the club name on the van, because that's a requirement for our vans to have that on there. So I had him put that on there, and that's pretty much about. That's pretty much the size of it. That's like I said. Sooner or later, I'm going to have it looking, real nice, just like back in the day.
Yeah, perfect.